Hey guys, Straya Guy in China here, and today's video was inspired by this user, Waitabout, who mentioned in one of my previous videos about the graffiti that was in the background while I walked around. So it actually got me thinking about graffiti as a subject, but instead of just showing you my face walking around and talking, I thought I'd show you a bunch of graffiti around my hometown. So let's roll that intro and get going. Graffiti comes in many shapes and forms. Sometimes it is a beautiful mural dedicated to something, someone, or someplace. Other times it could be a bold statement for justice or equality. And then there are the ones that are just tagging names on toilet blocks. It can be a very interesting thing to observe sometimes. And that is what has brought forward the idea behind this topic. You see, I live in the capital city of Australia, Canberra. And whether you're in the busy city area of Civic, or further out towards the outskirts going bush, you're going to find graffiti. Now, again, this can range from entire sides of buildings to sneaky little permanent marker scribbles. But either way, people are doing it. Which brings forth the parallel to China. Now, yes, my experience of China is not so broad. But as mentioned, graffiti in my country is far and wide. And in my experience so far in China, not so much. In fact, I've only seen one tag of graffiti in an entire year of walking around in my city of Shenyang. It was so rare that my fellow YouTuber Angelo Da'an and I got some shots with it. Now, I have a couple of theories as to why this is. Again, they are theories and they are based off my experience and what other Chinese people have told me. So don't get too upset if you don't agree. My first theory is that with all the CCTV in China, people don't want to take the risk. Everywhere you go, you find little cameras and signs saying, "We are watching you." And security guards patrol many of the communal areas. So the ability to spray a tag on a wall would be hindered by the fact that you would probably get caught. And not just by police or security, but the mindset that is instilled in daily life encourages the average person to speak up or dob in people breaking the law. This may also be for personal gain too, as sometimes rewards are in place for dobbing in, or perhaps you could blackmail or help yourself by selling someone out. Another possible theory is that the expression of creativity through public destruction, or even the expression of graffiti art, is not so prominent in Chinese youth. Rebelling against adults and acting out in such a way is quite common in Western society. However, from my experience, and from what I've heard from Chinese students and adults, they don't feel as creative as they could be, and that they are suppressed in a way of thinking towards doing such a thing like graffiti. This, however, seems like a good trade-off for having nicer looking facilities, to be honest. I mean, in my experience in China, and the years that I've lived in South Korea, one of the biggest shocks was the amount of nice public facilities. Free public games and activities, beautiful signposted locations, and even heated electric public toilets. We can't even have these luxuries here in Australia because some idiot will graffiti it or rip off the toilet seat to sell it for money, or they'll just set it on fire and throw it through a window, ruining it for everyone. So yeah, that is possibly a good trade-off when it comes to the concept of losing a freedom of expression. It means you get to gain trust in creating public investments towards parks and facilities. Again, this was my experience and what I've been told by people in China. But hey, what is your experience with this? Do you agree? Disagree? Perhaps you have your own theory. I would really like to hear it, and I'll do my best to reply and discuss with you. So make sure you put it down in the comment section below, and hey, who knows, perhaps your comment will influence my next video. Make sure you like, and while you're commenting, consider subscribing for more interactive content like this. I'm the Straya Guy in China, and I don't have a clever sign-off. I have only seen one tag of graffiti in an entire year of walking around my shitty. Oh, damn it.